Hi guys, I have a couple of updates for you. As you know that I've been following the sinkhole down there in Louisiana, and this is the latest that's been going on right now. This is the event of the giant sinkhole there in Assumption Parish, Louisiana, that the surface appears covered in thick black oil. And so that the oil that was coming up from the Gulf, that is down in the Gulf, that is seeping up through the sinkhole, that they're saying that the sinkhole around 11:30 p.m. today was considered as a burp. So it means that they was burping up this oil, and a lot of vegetative debris and hydrocarbons came out from that sinkhole. And a few trees in the southwest corner did fall, however, that most of the debris came from below the sinkhole. And the Texas brine removed all the crews from the sinkhole and is checking the booms surrounding the area to make sure everything is intact. Here is a video here, and I'm going to play it for you because it's only like a few seconds. Here, look what a mess, guys. This is awful. Look at that, all that oil and stuff, debris, and it's getting bigger. It's getting larger. See, look at the tree trunks there turned black. Okay, that was it. Now there's some recent posts down here, these links from way back in since October the 9th, where officials at a deep natural formation may be the source of gas around the giant sinkhole, fears it could reach surfaces at explosive levels. October the 21st, tree trunks in the giant sinkhole covered with over a foot of oil. November the 3rd, a TV special which says that the giant Louisiana sinkhole is a history-making event. Experts have never seen anything like it before. An environmental nightmare with videos. So a lot of these I'll provide the link to this and you can go through all of these, but they've been happening, going on since back in October, and here we are getting close to December. And so actually what I'm trying to say here is that it is happening rapidly, guys, so there's not really much time for anything to happen if this is going to collapse, implode, or anything. It just looks really bad. Okay, here's the second. I don't know if you guys remember or seen that video where I mentioned briefly about the Indiana explosion. Well, I found some more information that could have been linked to that explosion that killed a couple, and a lot of people thought it was like a meteor strike. That meteors were falling from outer space into our atmosphere and upon Earth, and it was quite possibly drones, maybe a drone attack. And I said I thought maybe it might have been a gas explosion. Okay, well, this is what I found. And quite possibly this may have been a drone attack. And well, the title of the article here is that Indiana explosion victim targeted, is a microchip expert in time to market. It says the Indiana explosion victim, Dion Longworth, targeted due to his expertise and microchips at the time of market. John Dion Longworth and his wife Jennifer were the two people killed when a devastating explosion ripped through a quiet, sleeping Indianapolis neighborhood, and the cause of the explosion remains a mystery, with the hypotheses ranging from a CIA drone to a meteor strike to a gas explosion. Okay, and according to his LinkedIn profile, that the Indiana explosion victim, John Dion Longworth, worked as a technology expert with expertise in the field of microchips and RF frequencies. Really, that's interesting. And you know what that is? That's the mark of the beast. That's the beginning of the mark of the beast. Excuse me, because that will be implemented this coming year in 2013. Which would be, well, Obama will make it mandatory for people to be chipped, because that's in the Obamacare bill, the Affordable Care Act. So you all remember that one. Anyway, the research, analysis, and select the best technologies for the microchip, passive, electromechanical, RF, and module manufacturers to incorporate into products and create advantages in the cost, value add, features, and time to market. Well, a supposed hoax story has gone viral on the internet that reports that the explosion was actually caused by a CIA drone. Could the story have more validity than many people, including that the writer says, has given its credit for? The second video down is reported to have captured the sound of the explosion, while the video at the bottom by a YouTube user, we know that this was not a gas explosion, and further breaks down this disaster. And that's the video here. No, I think it's the second one, excuse me. I think it was that one. Well, anyway, it says many people were wondering what the victim was and what he did for a living. And the writer says that he provided as much info as he could on his background, and needless to say, it was very eye-opening. And here are links to the person mentioned, the victims, named the Longworth fellow. So the Mr. Longworth, he worked for a place called Indie Audios, and which was mentioned in his LinkedIn profile, and there was not much on his Facebook, though. But my question is, so if you have some information that you know of for the company you work for, and it's probably something has went on that this person was going to expose something, so actually they're just going to come and wipe out your entire neighborhood, right, so that they can get you. Doesn't sound too good, people. It really doesn't. I mean, it's just my idea. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, this scene doesn't look right to me. It says Indiana's first live wildlife cam of birds, beavers, and deer. You never know what you might see, but it says that. Well, that's all it says, but I guess it was all caught on a webcam. It says, I'm not sure yet what the explosion was, but I feel it was not gas based on anything I'd see and the reports. This was something else very possible from the sky. And what do you think? Well, I thought it was suspicious too, and just wondered, uh, and was he targeted? Was this couple targeted? I mean, your guess is as good as mine, really. So I just thought I would mention that, since I just only had some brief info from the last report I made on this about the explosion, because I'm sure that it was connected to something. The real Obama agenda is coming now, and the Chicago mob takeover of America. Well, you know that Obama has lots of connections with Chicago, and I have mentioned that in a previous video. Says, is America really any different from the USSR? And by the elite four, the elite was a slightly larger circle of Satanists feeding off the people. They used bullets and starvation there, but food, cancer, and healthcare in the States. This country is full of brainwashed sheep, and this is the real problem. We are all born with a set of natural rights. We are to be free and to live life and make our own decisions about everything. Just so long as the Lord Jesus Christ, we include the Lord Jesus Christ in our lives, because He is the one that really sets us free. True freedom. And we live our life in Him. And when we make our decisions, we should be praying every day to ask the Lord, Lord, what should I do today? Help me in my decision making for today, and so on and so forth. So just as our founding fathers' Constitution, our history has been lost. And are we going to regain that history and our Constitution? This is some kind of hybrid crony capitalism perpetuated by our government over many years. And they lost the day that they removed Ron Paul from the ballot. And I would add Jesus Christ to the ballot. But that's just me. And if the Americans are not intelligent enough to prefer Jesus Christ over Mitt Romney in the primary, you can get what you deserve then. Actually, I replaced Jesus' name over Ron Paul, so. But there's a video here that it's about a 10-minute video. Talks about the rigged elections. And this is the reason why. The election spurred a move to codify U.S. drone policies. Yep, they'll be flying the friendly skies here. And that's not really, I guess, I don't know if I meant it as a joke or not, but it says here that the matter may be lost to the urgency of November the 6th, but with more than 300 drone strikes and some 2,500 people killed by the CIA and the military since Mr. Obama took office, the administration is still pushing to make the rules formal and resolve internal uncertainty and disagreement about exactly when lethal action is justified. Really. It's not real pretty. And when you get these in the hands of psychopaths, and our president, I wouldn't claim my president though, who is a psychopath, we're all doomed. But there is hope, and that's hope in Jesus Christ. I had some more information here. Wow, this is becoming more a reality every day. Even the world waters are turning blood red, as you see in this picture. Till next time, bye bye now.